First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in by Achane. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now Allen on 1st down. Going right sideline and complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. An extra point attempt to follow. And this one is blocked. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now, faking the give. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll try the right side with Hall. Finding space at the 15. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Brings us second and goal at the Dolphins' 3-yard line.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Jets move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
56, 56.
Here's Allen. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing again, it's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On 3rd and goal, here is Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. To the 20. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play there, about as big as you can get. 82 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. 1 quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Off he goes. A great job of knowing when to go He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
14 on the pickup. First down, Miami.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. A good spot here. Second and a yard. They'll run this one straight ahead with Geet. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Here's H.N. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Now it's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun on third down, it's Allen. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
Here's a second and 9.
Let's go now. Cut my team. Cut my team.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Drop to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space.
And he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Down the sideline, past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. A big gain. They finally get him down, but hold everything. There is a flag on the field.
60 Bobcat, 60. Come on, set.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Back to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Check go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, set. Ready, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, New York. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. The extra point is good. And the Jets make the lead 4. It is 17-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in by Achane. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. One more time going up top with Allen. That one intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This a 57-yard attempt. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this stays a 2-score game. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway.
Mustang 19. Ready. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. But he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two. That's out quickly and complete, and he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
18 Rattler. Check go.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
60 Maverick. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On play action, Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On second down, here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Let's go now. Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Ready?
It's first down, and it's Paul. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Alert, alert, alert! Middle. We go.
On first and 10, it's Allen. He'll air it out down the middle. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates look.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And it doesn't.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Throwing now on first and 10. He'll let one go down the middle. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Hey, tight. Alert!
On first down, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Now Allen to throw on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll go right and find his running back. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Here's a give to Achan. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running down, there is a lot of space open underneath.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This on comes the punt team now for the Jets. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A run up the middle with Achan, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Achan, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Play coming up. This is third down.
Alert, alert, alert! Middle.
Once again, it's Achan. He gets free. The speed on display. He's in. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Back to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground is Achane. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the carry, here's Achane. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run right here. It's Achane. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They send the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.